Hey Andrea. All right, so thank you for actually making a voice recording response to my video. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm with you. So, like I stated, and like you stated, that this is our last class, and I really haven't interacted with any of my classmates, like actually met them or really talked to them, and it really hit me. So when our professor sent out the remind notifications, like, we're halfway through the class, and I was just sitting there like, oh my gosh, like this class is about to be over. I'm about to be done with grad school. I probably will never take another class for the rest of my life. And I'm like, I don't even really like know anybody or talk to anybody. I got really sad. I can't lie. I really got sad, and I'm like, oh man, let me record my voice and like talk to somebody. And with COVID, being the way it is, and everything was shut down and you really didn't interact with people. So I really missed that about school, is that interaction with your peers. And that was like one of my favorite parts. And it's hard with online classes because I need to take an online class because I work and I have kids, and I can't go to like Baldwin Wallace 2 days a week. That would not be feasible. But I miss that, like talking. Like I like to talk, so I mean I can type and write and such, but I really like talking. So I'm glad that you responded. I'm glad that you felt the same way, and I'm glad that we're able to have this conversation. And good luck with everything. I'm excited that you are going to be done with your grad program also, and I'm sure you do great things as you can continue to move through life. You brought up a really good point in your response, just talking about like kids and how they're byproducts of like their parents thinking. And so I have a 5-year old daughter, and I'll just say I did not agree with the former president of the United States at all. And I mean, I was always ranting about him and stuff, and my daughter, who's 5, like rants like me, and she like just repeats what I said, just what I say. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I really have to be careful what I say because she's about to start kindergarten. She's gonna go to school repeating what I said. But I just really think that's something that we deal with as educators in school, is because kids, we are our parents, we are our environment, we are at least partly. You know, it has an impact. I would say our environment has an impact in shaping who we are, and I think that point shouldn't make us discouraged. It should make us more excited about, you know, helping people understand misinformation, because that just shows how important it is to give different perspectives, or how important it is to teach kids the way to go out and seek those different perspectives. Because kids, regardless, even if they're high school kids, they're not set in their way, they're not set in their thinking. They're still growing. I have a growth mindset. Like, they're still learning about themselves, they're still developing, and we owe it to everybody to give different perspectives. And I think that's what makes school powerful, is that you're supposed to hear different ways of thinking. You're supposed to hear different ways and different ideas. Like, that's, to me, is the core of what education should be. And that what makes us unique. I mean, just thinking a random thought off the top of my head, like even thinking about, like, at some point in time, uh somebody said, oh, we're gonna fly, I want to fly like the birds. And oh no, that's ridiculous, that would never happen, we can't fly. And then you got, the Wright brothers making their flight, and then only a little while after that, we're flying all around the world and got planes and stuff like that. So you have to be exposed to different ways of thinking. And I think that's what we can do. It's ultimately up to the kids to make their own decision. And some people won't. They'll just accept what they hear. But at least we tried. We can't say, oh, nobody's going to listen, nobody's going to change, everybody's going to be what they want to be, so we're not going to attempt to do anything different. Like, we can't accept that. That's my whole thing, is that we can't let that mindset win out. We got to try. So we can't help every kid, not every, just like we can't help every person in our world. Like we can try, and we owe it to everybody to do that. And we owe it to the future generations to teach the skills. And hopefully at some point they might realize and might remember that. And unfortunately, as educators, we don't really see the good that we do in the moment, but it might affect that kid years later. It might help him out. So thanks so much for making a voice recording. I'm glad I pronounced your name correctly. If you have any other follow-ups, feel free to leave a message. Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking the time to respond to my response. And I hope you have a good Memorial Day weekend, and good luck with everything after this class is over. Take care. Bye.